Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, I'm going to be looking at some of the leading alternatives to ActiveCampaign. Don't get me wrong, ActiveCampaign is a powerful email marketing automation platform, but it's not perfect for every type of situation or client. Like I say, in this video, I'm going to be looking at some of the major alternatives. At WP-Tonic, we've got a ton of experience in marketing automation and helping our clients. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. I'm coming back, folks. So in this video, I'm going to be looking at alternatives to ActiveCampaign. So let's go straight into it. First of all, there's a ton of options out there. Now, because you're looking at an alternative to ActiveCampaign, I'm not going to focus on the free plans that a lot of these platforms offer and using that as a leading element in the choice metrics that I'm going to put to you in this video. Now, in my opinion, I say that, but I'm just going to give you a quick insight. If you're looking for a free plan that has some of the elements of ActiveCampaign, the one I would look at is MailLite, because with their free plan, you can send out 12,000 emails per month. And that's one of the best free plans out there. But be aware that you do get what you pay for. And on their free plans, they use different servers to send their email out than their paid plans. So the deliverability of your email is going to be much lower. But that doesn't just apply to MailLite, that applies to any of these platforms. They're free and lower level plans. They tend to use different servers than their middle to expensive plans. I just want to point that out. So let's move forward. Let's say you're looking for a paid platform. You want that quality of delivery. You're looking at ActiveCampaign. Now, why would you be looking at alternatives? Well, number one, ActiveCampaign about over a year ago really put their prices up. They really did. And they weren't too subtle about what they were doing. And it's also very powerful, but quite complicated. And thirdly, the support is okay, but it's not the best out there, shall I put it? But that's my opinion. And I've listened to quite a few clients that come for consultations with me, and I've spoken to a few people that jumped ship about a year ago from ActiveCampaign and looked at other solutions. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you're spoilt for choice. That's the great thing. But in my opinion, there are some clear leaders. I also want to point out I've written an article, and you'll find the link in the video description that goes into all this and more extensive list of competitors in that article. I want to keep this video reasonably short and to the point, but if you want to do a really extensive dive and look at even more solutions and have all the links and prices, that article does it. Now, let's start off with one of the leaders, Bravo. Now, Bravo used to be called SendBlue, but they decided to have a rebrand and called themselves Bravo. Who knows why they chose that? Now, it's how to put this. It has a lot of the power of ActiveCampaign. I think it's got a more easier interface. It is more email focused than the marketing automation side, but the marketing automatizations that it does offer pre-developed are good, and the delivery, and it does work, and it is reliable. Its pricing, um, it uses this scale where you move and up to so many email per month. So it depends on how many email you're going to be sending out and how many people are in your list, basically. It's competitive. I wouldn't say it's cheap, but I would say it's competitive, right? And you do get what you pay for. Um, um, deliverability. It's got good reputation. They do offer a free plan, but it's quite cut down on how many email. I think you can send 350 email per day. So they're not really pushing the free service, like I say. But I wouldn't, if you're really into complicated marketing automatizations, maybe Bravo isn't your cup of tea, really. But you could also, what they do offer might be totally what you're looking for. So you really got to try it out. You're not, if you're really the right fit, you're not going to be disappointed in it, basically, in my opinion. Now, that was a SaaS solution. I'm going to talk about a WordPress solution now, because don't dismiss WordPress. If you've got a WordPress website, it's probably better to go with a native email marketing automation solution than go SaaS, software as service, which is what Bravo is. Um, it, there used to be not that many really great solutions, but that's completely changed over the last couple of years. And there's some excellent WordPress solutions now. And if you're looking at Bravo, one of them is WP Funnel. Now, WP Funnel has a very visual marketing automation interface. I actually think the UX design is better than Brava, and it has two sides. It has what it calls WP Funnel, and then it has what it calls Mailmint. You can buy the two together as well. The Mailmint is the email newsletter builder with a library of templates, and it's a very nice email builder with a very nice set of templates. And buying the two together is still very cost effective. I think they're small, medium, large, and you've got to decide which one you are. And for that, let's start with the small. That's at 200, and I think it's $236 per year. So it's vastly cheaper than any of the SaaS solutions out there. So have a look at that. Now, a SaaS solution is another solution is Cloudivo. I always pronounce it badly. Now, this is another top-notch SaaS solution, but it's really aimed at e-commerce. Um, you can use it for websites that are not involved in e-commerce, but it does have a definite focus. Now, if you have got an e-commerce website with Shopify, big e-commerce, WooCommerce, these are the main players in the e-commerce area. Um, CloudVio offers some fantastic integrations and a library of pre-designed automizations that are very extensive with a focus around e-commerce. And it is definitely much more expensive than Bravo. Um, but if you're in e-commerce, what it offers and the functionality, the automizations, the email builder, newsletter builder, they're all top notch, but it is a lot more expensive than Bravio. Um, But like I say, if you're in e-commerce, I do believe it's one of the best solutions, SaaS solutions in e-commerce. Let's look at a WordPress solution. Um, Another one, Fluent CRM. Now, Fluent CRM has a lot of similarities to WP Funnel, but I think it definitely, if you're in the e-commerce sector, I would go with Fluent CRM because it has a lot more integration with WooCommerce. And if you are building your e-commerce platform on Woo, which is an excellent idea, I think you will be delighted with Fluent CRM. Its interface and its level of marketing automation is on par with ActiveCampaign, and I would say it's better in some ways. I truly believe that. One area where it doesn't compete so well with Fluent is the newsletter builder. It does have one, but it has a much more limited number of templates. And the basic functionality is a little bit more limited than WP Funnel. But have a look at both of them. I'm going to throw in a final name that, or let's throw in, yeah, let's do it, MailChimp. MailChimp. Um, it has a better plan, free plan than Bravo. It has an easier interface. The marketing automation is a bit of a letdown and a bit confusing. The segmentation. What do I mean by segmentation? Well, if you've got a reasonably large list, you're probably going to want to break it down into sub-lists or subgroups, depending if you're using lists or tags, you should be using tags. But you want to break that down into smaller groups. And the ability to do that in these platforms is called segmentation. MailChimp has it, but I think it's not one of the best. And it's been like that for quite a while. They have improved it a bit, but the competition also have improved their offerings. So, as a general email platform, if simplicity is what you're really looking for, it might be something that you look at. Its problem is MailLite. If you're that type of clientele, the free plan and the lower plans in MailLite, in my opinion, are better than what MailChimp is offering. It's just a fact, in my opinion. I think if you look at other reviews, um, another offering is OmniSend. Now, OmniSend is another SaaS platform. It's a really good one. It does offer a really good WordPress plugin, but it's not native. It's a SaaS that offers a plugin functionality that's better than all the other SaaS platforms that I've talked about. The majority of them do offer WordPress integration, but the plugin that they provide, the solution they provide, some of them it's very mediocre, but OmniSend you get really good integration with WordPress and you get SMS functionality. You get that with Bravo as well at certain level of plans, the more expensive plans. So OmniSend is definitely also something you could look at. Um, yeah, I think I've given you a very broad outline here. Like I say, if you want more information, I've written an article, the link's in the video description. If you found this video useful, give us a thumbs up and think about subscribing to the channel. That really does show YouTube that I'm doing something right and it helps me. I'm making these videos every week and hopefully you found this one useful. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.